In today's video, I'm going to show you what I have planned for Bitcoin in the coming week and also one interesting setup on one altcoin I'm watching. Alright, what's up guys, welcome. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend and not spending too much time behind the screens. I'm going to look at Bitcoin and I'm also going to look at one altcoin I'm watching for potential setup this coming week. And this video today is sponsored by Prime XBT. You guys probably know all about them already. We've been trading with Prime XBT for many years already in the bird nest. You can go to the link in the description below and sign up using the code BURBNEST and you get up to 7k USD in a deposit bonus. You can trade crypto, forex, and commodities on one and the same platform. And of course, check out the co-vesting where you can follow other traders as well. All right, let's look at Bitcoin right here. So I believe that we are still in this range. Well, obviously it's range. We're in the range, so we're still inside it. We have range lows around 35.5. We have range EQ, the middle of the range, around 40, and we have range highs between, let's say, around 44.5, right? So my plans for Bitcoin in the coming days or next week is, I'm really only looking for one scenario where that I want to be trading, and that is the break and retest, the reclaim of range EQ for potential move up to 44.5, right? So that would obviously look something like this, right? We have a reclaim of the 40k region and then a move up here. It looked like we had that coming right here when we had a breakout, but then again, you know, it kind of failed to hold, which is not a good sign. Not beautiful, not looking very beautiful, right? And that happened also at the same time as we had the S&P 500 was rallying. So I believe Putin had some positive news, so positive comments on the relationship between Ukraine and Russia and the diplomatic relationship, and he was open for more diplomatic solutions or whatever. Some comment at around Friday turned market slightly risk on, and then a couple of hours later we closed the week very bearishly for the S&P 500, and that happened at the same time as the Bitcoin had this move, because you know Bitcoin, S&P 500 risk assets are very correlated in this market condition where the market is basically very headline driven with the war in Europe and everything that's going on. So that's kind of driving price action at the moment, right? But I'm still watching, you know, for potential reclaim of 40k and this setup. Let's say we get this move, right? So let's say market open, we get a pump, retest. Like this is the setup basically that I'm watching. You know, stops below 38, and then TP at around 44.5. So very simple trade here, a trade that would be somewhere between 2 and 2.5 R depending on where the entry happens. But that's basically the trade on Bitcoin. Now what you want to see is, you want to see a clean break just like this one and then a confirmed bounce. What is the clean break? Well, that's a clean candle without any low time frame touches of the level before the breakout. So you want to take clean break and retest, a clean breakout and then a rounded retest of that level, and you want to wait for confirmation, right? And where you want to enter is, you want to enter when the 4-hour stochastics is below 30 and you want to see a 4-hour bullish engulfing. That confirms this setup, right? So you enter on that 4-hour bullish engulfing, confirms the setup, stop loss below 38, TP at around 44.5. That's the setup I'm watching on Bitcoin currently. Now let's take a look at Monero, because I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but I had a couple of live streams where I talked about a potential setup here on Monero where we shorted this back down here, and I said, you know, it's in a very good area here for a bounce. You can see that Monero was above the daily 50 and the daily 20 EMA, as well as the 4-hour moving averages and stochastics on the 4-hour in a beautiful position right here, bottoming out below 30 while inside the reload zone, which is just absolutely beautiful, right? And then you have this very obvious SR level right. So now, as you can see, we have bounced inside the reload zone, but the idea is actually to wait for the bounce inside the reload zone and then wait for the secondary bounce on the 50%, which is right here, and that kind of looks like it's starting to happen right now. So this would be the setup on Monero. This would only really play out if this plays out on Bitcoin, right? So you got to be careful with that. But if we see price come down here again and then forms a 4-hour bullish engulfing while stochastics is below 30 and preferably giving us a bull cross instead, that is when I will enter Monero. And the TPs for this trade is, as always, I want to have my TP1 at around the 0% fib. And when that is hit, or in this scenario right here, if we have a bounce here and then take out that high, that's when I want to move stops to entry. So if we have this breakout, move stops to entry, TP1 at around 2.7, TP2 at around 2.20, and TP3 at around 2.40. Now, if you think Bitcoin is going to break out here, if you think Bitcoin is going to move like this, you want to keep a moon bag, because that is probably what will happen if this is a major, like if we break above 445, we're probably going to see a bull market continuation. And in that case, you want to have a moon bag on your altcoins. I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to take full profit at the 240 area at TP3. But imagine if we do break out, the targets for Monero, I'd say we could definitely see a move up to the 280 or even 290. So we're talking about a potential, a potential 60% move here from Monero. All right, guys, that's all my days on Bitcoin and Monero. Hopefully you guys like this short video just showing you pure TA, just actionable setups that you guys can follow and make some money. All right, guys, take care. If you like this content, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit the like button, go to thebubness.com/free trial, join the free trial. I hope to see you all in the Discord. All right, guys, take care.